Test. 1, 2, 3. Test. 1, 2, 3. We are live from Spec Martin Stadium in DeLand, Florida for the state semifinal action between Creekside and Stoneman Douglas. Hello everyone and welcome to this gorgeous February 29th day, 72 degrees and cloudy, a beautiful stadium, a beautiful field, and a big time matchup today on Schlick Sports. These two teams, of course, to the best in their classes. They're in the state final four. Creekside comes in at 12-1. Stoneman Douglas 15-1 and 2. Creekside also with 2 ties. These teams can both score the ball with high efficiency. Creekside 3.8 goals per game. Stoneman Douglas 4.38. These two teams each have big-time wins against big-time rivals. To get to this point, Stoneman Douglas beat Cypress Bay 2-1 to advance to the Final Four, a team that had knocked them out of the playoffs 3 years in a row by a combined score of 9-1. The Eagles finally knocking them off. Now they want to get back to the state championship, a place they are quite familiar with in their history but have struggled to get back to. They won 5 state titles between 2003 and 2007. They want to return back to their former glory. Creekside beat Bartram Trail 1-1 in PKs with Peyton Dorsett scoring the winning kick. Haley Smith, their keeper, had 5 saves in that game. Talking to some of their players about that win, Jacqueline Bestman, sophomore midfielder, said, "I think it gives us a lot of confidence going into these games. If we can go in with that same drive, excitement, and confidence, then we can beat anyone." Another junior left back forward, kind of does it all, Lily Paysant, said it practically was a rewrite of my freshman year. We didn't do too well the first 2 games, and we came out with the mindset of we're not going to be the team going home crying. We knew we had the capability to beat them, and we did. This Creekside team is coming in with a lot of confidence. However, they're without their head coach, Joe Soto, who got a red card in that game against Bartram. They're coached today by Lexi Messick and Maddie Murray. Stoneman Douglas is coached by Laura Roundtree, who began coaching for Stoneman Douglas in 1990, stayed until 2006, left for a short while, and then returned to Stoneman Douglas in 2018. Her team's been back to winning ways. They finally got over the hump into the Final Four, but can they finish the job? Each of the teams lined up on their sidelines. When we return, we've got state semifinal action coming up next on Schlick Sports. We are back at Spec Martin Stadium. The team's out on the field. Alana Mackey will kick it off for Creekside. Taking a look at the starting 11 for Creekside. They got Chloe Iliff up on the wing. Alana Mackey, the striker. Samantha Colvin, the right wing. In the midfield, Jacqueline Bestman, Lily Pearson, Sarah Weisberg. The back line, Lily Paysant, the left back. Braylon McMillan, the right back. Center back, Sky Tumbleteam, Peyton Dorsett. Haley Smith is in goal for the Knights. Creekside is out in their black jerseys with gray stripes, the red numbers, and red sleeves. Stoneman Douglas white jerseys with maroon numbers and shorts. Alana Mackey stands waiting on the big state championship logo at midfield. As we are 31 seconds away from kickoff. Taking a look at the starting lineup for Stoneman Douglas. Don't have too many positions for them outside of Ella Stevens, who's in goal. Taking a look at who they got out there lined up on the field. Courtney Haymack, the freshman, up at forward. The other 9, we're just going to name them: Lily Kahn, Layla Segelnick, Alyssa Franquelucci, Gianna Rizzo, Taylor Lay, Lena Engelbart, Jackie De Stefano, Emma McGregor, and Grace Dykstra. As we are underway, Mackey kicks it back to McMillan, who tried airing it out for Samantha Colvin down the right side of the field. It's out at midfield. Stoneman Douglas with the throw, and we are underway. This game also streaming with video on NFHS Network. Stoneman Douglas trying to go on an opening run. They got Haymack in the right corner in the attacking third. She loses control. Paysan will take the throw for Creekside. Throwing it up. That touchline. Chloe Iliff has it, being chased down by Eagle defenders. She gets it back to Weisberg. Passing it in a triangle. Iliff has it now, trying to make a move to midfield. She's taken down, but no whistle. Ball is cleared. And it's an Eagle throw. Franquelucci gets it in. Segelnick. And a whiff on a kick from the top of the box from Emma McGregor. Creekside has it back. Samantha Colvin gets her pass deflected out on the touchline near midfield. It'll be a throw-in for Creekside. We talked about the team comparison at pregame as the throw goes out of play. Stoneman Douglas with it now, trying to get past midfield. Stone back by the Creekside Knights. Paysan has it. Trying to get back to midfield. She passes to Samantha Colvin. Creekside is a team that hasn't scored with too much consistency, but outside of the fact they've been able to get goals on the board. As a long pass from that back line of Stoneman Douglas ends up in the hands of Haley Smith. She waves her teammates back to midfield and will punt this one away. Creekside has only been shut out once. They'll need to get goals on the board against Stoneman Douglas. This is a team that scores the ball really well, but they've also struggled early on in the season giving up goals. As Dorsett in midfield passes it forward to Mackey. Back to Dorsett. Gets it stolen away. Haymack. Stolen back by the Knights. Chloe Iliff has a little space, getting across midfield. Chance to make a run forward. She's into attacking territory. To her left, Mackey's there. Left side of the box. Alana Mackey creating some space. Passes it back to Bestman. In between the box and midfield, she sends one into the box, deflects off a defender, and into the hands of the keeper, Stevens. Stevens with a great punt. It gets behind the Creekside back line. Haley Smith grabs it. What a leg on the keeper, Ella Stevens, from the top of the 18-yard box. She just sent that one, trying to make an estimate, 50 to 60 yards, and then the hop got all the way to the keeper, Haley Smith. The winds are blowing out here, 11 miles per hour. With gusts that are higher. Now it looks like Peyton Dorsett is down on the field for Creekside. Will be tended to by the athletic trainer. And Emma Dresbeck will check in Dorsett's hopefully temporary absence, Dorsett, huge on that back line for Creekside. Scored the game-winning PK against Bartram Trail. Recalling that moment, she said, I was really nervous, but when I walked up, got confident like I knew I was going to make it. It was a big moment for Creekside. Big senior on that back line. She's able to walk off, I believe she might have gotten poked in the eye. Not sure, though, as we're back underway. And Creekside trying to get it out of their territory. Stoneman Douglas with the ball. They stole it away from Samantha Colvin. Ball back now by midfield. DeStefano passes it forward into the attacking third. And Madresbeck trying to clear it for Creekside. She gets it up to the center circle. And a whistle for a foul against Alana Mackey just in front of it. It'll be a free kick for the Eagles. Numbers at the top of the 18-yard box. Here comes the kick. It's into the middle. However, just leading Grace Dykstra a little too much. Dykstra was looking at a chance one-on-one behind the line. Just Haley Smith between her and the net, but the ball led her by 5 feet or so too much. It's now Braylon McMillan to Sarah Weisberg, or to Samantha Colvin, who kicks it out on the touchline. Quick throw. Sky Tumblety clearing a line drive pass from midfield to the top of the box. Stoneman Douglas has it back, but it's stolen by Lily Payzant. Payzant near that center circle on Creekside side. Gets her pass deflected. Chance for a shot, and it's saved by Haley Smith diving to her left. Round of applause from the Creekside fans. I know you can't hear too much crowd noises. We're kind of sealed into this press box. And the windows kind of keep out a good amount of noise from the crowd, but big ovation for Smith as it was Layla Segelnick who had gotten behind Creekside. Lily Payzant was trying to get it to midfield. Her pass was deflected back, and Segelnick had a good chance. Got one-on-one with the keeper, and Smith made the save. Now what appeared to be a cross attempting to lead a forward into the box is saved by Haley Smith. She's been busy. Creekside has got to keep their pressure off the keeper. Stoneman Douglas has possessed the ball more than Creekside, which is something the Knights do not like. They want to control their passes more. They're not doing that early on. They do have the ball now, coming off a good ball from McMillan. Sarah Weisberg into the attacking third on the left touchline. Ball out. Last touch by Weisberg is the ruling. It's a throw-in for Stoneman Douglas. Just getting started here. 33-15 on the clock. We are scoreless as Payzant looking for Samantha Colvin, top right of the 18-yard box. Battle for the ball. Stoneman Douglas had it momentarily. Still free and cleared away now to midfield. Emma Dresbeck trying to get it out on the touchline. Still in play. Stoneman Douglas, Eagles with the ball. And a whistle for a foul against Braylon McMillan at midfield. Early on, the Eagles have gotten some pressure on Haley Smith. They've controlled the ball, possessed it more than Creekside. And that's the opposite of what Creekside wants to happen out there. The free kick goes into the box but is cleared away. Sky Tumblety has it now in between midfield and the top of the 18-yard box. She gets it forward, and there will be a whistle for a foul against Stoneman Douglas on their side of midfield, just about 2-3 yards in front of that midfield stripe. Sky Tumblety takes the kick. Just a little short one to Braylon McMillan. Back to Tumblety. This time she boots it to Samantha Colvin. Cleared away. McMillan. Colvin Now the ball trickles back towards midfield. Chance to go on the counter. Stoneman Douglas. Through ball. Dykstra has it. Passes to her right. Haymack. About 20 yards out. It's stolen by Chloe Iliff. Lily Payson is taken down by an aggressive slide tackle from Grace Dykstra, the captain. Free kick for Creekside. On the top right of their box facing goal. Sky Tumblety now taken down, tripped up at the bottom of the center circle on Creekside side. Tumblety kicks to her right for Braylon McMillan. On that right touchline, her pass forward to Colvin is stolen away. Creekside's got to control their passes more. Tumblety loses it on that far touchline. Throw in for Stoneman Douglas. 30-44 on the clock. Nothing, our score. There's the pass in. A chance for a shot from the top of the box is whiffed. Lily Payson clears it for the Knights. The Knights under a lot of pressure on that back line. They got to step up. Otherwise, Stoneman Douglas, they're looking at a goal here pretty soon. Another foul from Stoneman Douglas. This time, Chloe Iliff is the one knocked down. Back at midfield. Dresbeck gets to Payson. They're on this left side. Lily Payson dribbling forward. Ball out on the touchline. It's a Creekside throw. The top of the attacking third. Left touchline. Lily Payson sends one on goal, and it's saved by Ella Stevens. That shot from around 25, 30 yards out was right at the keeper. Not a bad effort, though, from Payson. Ball out on the touchline at midfield. Creekside possessing it a little more since that last run from Stoneman Douglas, but now Mackey's pass trying to get it back to Payson at midfield. Goes out on the touchline. Stoneman Douglas throw. They get it in. Now the Eagles, top of the box. Sky Tumblety gets past her one-on-one. The shot is saved. Haley Smith was one-on-one yet again with a Stoneman Douglas forward. That time, it was Gianna Rizzo. Rizzo got a good, powerful shot on goal, but it was right at Smith, who was able to bat it away with the hands. It's a corner kick. Rizzo will take it into the middle. Top of the 6-yard box. Headed away by Iliff. Top of the box. Trying to get back in the Eagles. From 30 yards out. A shot. Saved by Haley Smith. That one didn't challenge her very much. Bounced right in front of her. Not too much power on it. Smith punts it to Iliff. Segelnick, top of the box. Chance for the Eagles again. She passes to her left. Shot left of the net from Emma McGregor. .27:38 on the clock. Nothing our score. As Emma Dresbeck gets it up to midfield. Lily Pierce will be whistled for a foul, chasing after that loose ball. Pierce, the captain, one of these seniors that experienced that state championship run 2 years ago. These seniors have been talking a lot with the underclassmen this week, calming them down if they're nervous. This one on net. Haley Smith. That shot was from 40 yards out on a free kick. 40 plus. Good power on it, right at Haley Smith, though. Back at midfield, Payson to Mackey. Mackey taken down in front of the center circle in Stoneman Douglas territory. Lily Payson will take the free kick. 40 yards out from net. Almost dead center. Gears up. Fires it in. Takes a hop in front of the goal. And Ella Stevens is able to get to it before Chloe Iliff and Sarah Weisberg. 26-14. Still scoreless. On the punt. Stoneman Douglas ball in midfield. Advancing forward. Race for the ball in the right corner. Left of the keeper, Smith. Goal kick as it gets out. And that corner flag. Substitution for Creekside. Logan Griffin checking in for Lily Pierce. Brianna Gordon is also checked in for Stoneman Douglas. Peyton Dorsett still on the side. She got hurt pretty early on in this ball game, but she's jogging. Looks like she might be getting ready to come back in for the Knights. Coming off the goal kick, Lily Payson sends it to the other half. Sarah Weisberg into the left corner. Weisberg out on the goal line, and they're going to say it is out on Sarah Weisberg, and she cannot believe it. I think rightfully so. That looked like it was off Jackie DeStefano. But it's a goal kick. And quickly the ball back into the Creekside half. Past midfield, Sky Tumblety. Forward to Payson. Logan Griffin, newly into the ball game, sends it forward a little too far in front of Samantha Colvin. And now Stoneman Douglas going the other way. Ball loose, and Emma Dresbeck able to clear. Still in play at midfield. There's 4 around the ball. Now a scram for it. It'll be a Creekside throw. Around 30 yards out on that far right side. Braylon McMillan to throw it in. Into Mackey. Heads it back, and it's out on the touchline for a Stoneman Douglas throw-in. Whistle for a foul against Samantha Colvin, I believe, at midfield. Another free kick. There's been a lot of those. It's been a physical match thus far. 23-40. Creekside, I think they've been able to advance the ball a little bit more in these recent minutes, but I think they're hoping to get to water break so they can make some adjustments. From just past midfield, there's the free kick. Gets to the top of the box. Whole bunch of Creekside Knights around it, but somehow Grace Dykstra able to get it back to her right back. Now forward, Gordon, guarded by Payson. Her pass stolen by Iliff, but she steals it right back from Iliff. Passes it back, and a whiff trying to pass it in on the cross from Frank Willucci. Kind of went back and forth, a battle for the ball in that right corner. Gordon fed it to Frank Willucci, and she was gearing up to send it into the middle as Peyton Dorsett back in now for Emma Dresbeck. And the Creekside Knights. And that Creekside back line has been stressed. And Dorsett should give him some now fresh legs in that area. Coming off the goal kick, the Eagles have it again. From 30 yards out, a powerful strike from Gianna Rizzo up over the crossbar. These Eagles are attacking these Knights. They're aggressive. They only have 3 players right now on the other side of midfield, and the ball's at midfield. They're a team that's looking to go on the counter against Creekside and get on the attack. And they're looking to put pressure on these Knights midfielders. I think their game perfectly complementing the Knights' weaknesses at times this season. They're trying to pick off passes and go on the counter. It's worked thus far, but this time on a counter, Lily Payzant steals it away in the center circle, passes it forward to Sarah Weisberg. This could be a chance. Weisberg, 25 yards out in the middle, gets it to the left corner. Iliff, slide tackle, back to Weisberg. Weisberg taken down, and it's a free kick for Creekside. Left of the top left corner of the 18-yard box, near the touchline, would be around 20 yards out. Batting the distance on the width. We'll see if Payzant goes for goal or if she sends it to the middle. Back by the chain link fence. There's not too much space between this touchline and the stands. Payzant will take the kick. She's going for net, and it's just left of that front left post. 20:33 on the clock, still nothing. Now bring us to the water break. 20 minutes, 28 seconds, and still scoreless. Each of these teams have been threatening at times. Stoneman Douglas a little more than Creekside. We'll see what adjustments are made during these water breaks. We'll be back after this break on Schlick Sports. Back now at Speck Martin Stadium in DeLand as the teams head back out onto the field. After this water break, it will be a goal kick for Stoneman Douglas and Ella Stevens. Here at Speck Martin Stadium, a beautiful place for soccer. We got big stands on either side of the field. We're up here in the 3-story press box on this left side behind the goal where Ella Stevens. It's a short kick. A little concession stand and porch overlooking the field and some grass berms on either side of it. They filmed The Water Boy here, parts of it. This is the home of the Mud Dogs, and that is one of my favorite sports movies. Stoneman Douglas has been slowly advancing the ball past midfield, but Creekside and Lily Payzant takes it back. Sarah Weisberg trying to lead Chloe Iliff up the left side. It's cleared away by Frank Colucci and Stoneman Douglas. It's a Creekside throw on the left side of the field. Lily Payzant will take it. Payzant gets it into Weisberg. Left of the box. Good ball to the goal line. Iliff sends it to the middle. And I'm not sure if they called for offsides on Chloe Iliff. It was handled by the keeper either way. Free kick is back to midfield, and Jacqueline Bessman wins it for the Knights. Bessman was trying to lead Samantha Colvin. A little bit of a wild pass to the back line that's cleared away. Braylon McMillan will throw it in for Creekside. About 35 yards out on the far right side of the field. Logan Griffin sends it across the field to the left side. Chloe Iliff trying to beat Brianna Gordon to the ball. Dancing along the left touchline. She still has it. Into the box. Passes to Weisberg. Trickling to the top of the box. There's a whistle. And a foul will be given to Sarah Weisberg and the Creekside Knights. It's a free kick. I believe given. A little misleading there. Called on. Sorry about that. Goal kick to midfield where Lily Payson has won it on the left side. She gets it back to Logan Griffin. Griffin has kind of been playing defensive, trying to add another body on that back line as Jacqueline Bessman moving it forward, trying to lead Sarah Weisberg. It's cleared away. Sky Tumblety sends it right back to Bessman, who gets it to Braylon McMillan. McMillan forward to Colvin. Colvin's got some space. Right of the box. She crosses it in. Iliff is there. Her header sky high. Still in the box. It's free. Goal open. Weisberg heads it back in. Stoneman Douglas heads it back out. Lily Payson has it as it's cleared away. 40 yards out. Challenged by Gordon. She creates space. Payson gears up, and it will trickle through to the goalie, Stevens, who scoops it up in front of net with 17:05 to go. If you're just tuning in, we got a scoreless ball game, but a lot of action on the attack. Here's a chance. Here's the punt. Gets behind the Creekside defense one-on-one. It's a goal for Stoneman Douglas. Layla Segelnik. That's the second time that's happened, and this time Stoneman Douglas makes the most of it. Ella Stevens, the goalie, with a fantastic punt with the wind, takes a hop about 60 yards downfield. Creekside's defense cannot stop it. It gets through the two center backs. And Layla Segelnik diving with her front toe, able to sneak it inside the right post and past the keeper, Haley Smith, who is talking now with her center backs trying to communicate. That can't happen again. They made some mistakes on the back line, and this time it cost them. It's 1-0 Stoneman Douglas. Creekside trying to go back on the attack to even this one up. Chloe Iliff, top left of the box, dribbles towards the center of the field. Back to Logan Griffin. Griffin into the 18-yard box. It's cleared away. Still in play on the left side. Lily Payson circles around. She's sending it in towards the middle, dribbling with it. Whistle. And it's a free kick for Creekside. Grace Dykstra called for the whistle. Around 30 yards out. Around even from the top left corner of the box. Lily Payson will take it. That front post is open. That's where she likes to go. She gears up, sends it in. She goes back post and just too much on it over the crossbar. Goal kick for Stoneman Douglas. 15:35 to go in the first half. Creekside. In this situation, they got to stay calm. Got to keep their confidence as Lily Pierce back into the game. At some point since the water break, on for Jacqueline Bessman. Logan Griffin to midfield. Now Stoneman Douglas wins it back. Grace Dykstra trying to get past the back line. She's guarded by Dorsett. was looking to lead her teammate into the box, and Braylon McMillan clears it away. Eagles back with it, 20 yards out. Lily Payzant clears it from the 18-yard box, back to midfield, right on the logo. Pass goes forward, and it's going to trickle down to the right corner where Haley Smith picks it up. Talking with Avery Robinson, who's not starting. She's battling an injury and not in the lineup. No appearance yet for the UCLA committed midfielder. She talked about the keys to winning these games and what allowed them to come out victorious in the state championship their first time. And she said the big thing is to stay calm under any circumstance. In the state championship, they scored first and then ended up being tied going into halftime. They regrouped, stayed calm, encouraged each other as there's a whistle for a foul at midfield. Stoneman Douglas free kick from their side. A quick kick. Might not have been the best decision as Creekside has it. Stolen back by Dykstra. Gets it to her right back, Franquilucci. Stoneman Douglas advancing forward. Through ball into the box. Peyton Dorsett clears it to the left corner. It'll be a throw-in right next to that left flag. 13-14 on the clock. 1-0 Stoneman Douglas. They have the lead. On the throw-in. There's a cross into the middle. Payzant clears it away. Chloe Iliff. Now Lily Payzant. Knights in between their 18-yard box and midfield. Lily Payzant's pass was aiming for Chloe Iliff, heading up the field. Too far forward and too much juice as it is through to the fence. On the Stoneman Douglas throw, it's back to Franquilucci who threw it. She tried leading Dykstra to the middle, and it rolls through to Haley Smith. Dorsett to Braylon McMillan. I was talking with head coach Joe Soto earlier this year about Creekside and said one of their strongest traits is that they're confident and they stay calm, and that's how you win in these playoffs. And they got to stick to that right here. Down 1-0. Braylon McMillan in Creekside's half. Ball forward to Mackey. Mackey leading Colvin. Colvin trying to get into the box. She is fouled. No whistle. They call no foul. Colvin was taken down from behind. She thought it was a foul. The official made a hand signal, which I thought might have been. But Stoneman Douglas able to clear it in that corner. Creekside now has it on the left side of the field. Chloe Iliff to the top of the box, trying to get into the middle. She's tripped up. It's a Creekside free kick from 19 yards out, just in front of that 18-yard box on the left side. It's going to be Lily Payzant to take it. Her first kick was from around 20 yards out near the touchline. That was left. Her next one was high over that right upper pocket. We'll see where she goes right here from just 19 yards out. She's got numbers on the right side. 10:35, chance to tie. Can the junior rise to the occasion? Shot on goal, saved by Stevens. Just on top of her head, she reached her hands up, made the play, punts it down the field, and this time Creekside was ready. They had numbers back. Logan Griffin headed it forward, but now Stoneman Douglas, after winning it at midfield, running the ball forward. Griffin wins it back. Griffin playing really well in these recent minutes. Cleared by Sky Tumblety. Stoneman Douglas throw. Substitutions now. Avery Robinson and Savannah Hartford. On for Lily Pierce and Alana Mackey. We'll see how these two affect the game. Is actually Lily Payzant also coming off the field. Let's see a third player run on. Oh no, Payzant's moving up to right wing with Hartford in to play left back. And the Knights trying to spark their attack a little bit. It's Payzant very athletic. Uses her speed and physicality on the field to get forward. Stoneman Douglas. Their attack fizzles out at the top of the box. It's cleared by Peyton Dorsett. Ball ends up back at the top of the box where Tumblety clears. Pass to the midfield, then to Savannah Hartford, who's gliding up the field. No one challenging her. She passes it forward, trying to lead Samantha Colvin. Back to her. Hartford heads it forward to Weisberg, who's battling for it on the touchline. It's cleared by Stoneman Douglas, a Creekside throw. On the left touchline, around 50 yards out. Avery Robinson to Logan Griffin. Back to Robinson, the UCLA commit. A little banged up, but she can be a game changer. There's a ball into the middle. Colvin could have a shot, but Stevens beats her to it. Stevens gets it down the field with the punt. Segelnick forward. Pass to the right side. Too much on it. Ball was leading Alexa Jordan, but it leads her to the touchline where it's a Creekside throw. 7:50. 1-0 Eagles. Braylon McMillan. Forward to Payzant. Still in Creekside's half. Lily Payzant. Her ball forward. Still in play. About 15 yards ahead of midfield. It's cleared back to McMillan. Just on Creekside's half now. Back forward. The Stoneman Douglas half. Back to Avery Robinson. McMillan turns it around. Space up that right side. Lily Payzant couldn't get a good touch on the pass from McMillan. Stoneman Douglas got a pass forward, and now they're going the other way. To the top right of the box. Savannah Hartford there to meet it. Clears it away. Here's Jordan. She's going to hand it off to Franquilucci, who will take the throw parallel to the top right corner of the box. Guarded by two. Chloe Iliff challenging her for it. And that was a hefty battle for the ball. Franquilucci stuck her leg out and tripped Chloe Iliff as she was on the ground. It's a Creekside free kick. And Logan Griffin will get a chance to clear the danger momentarily. She gets it forward to the center circle. Lily Payzant gets to the ball. Turning it around. Passes back to Robinson, who sends it forward to Samantha Colvin. Cleared away by Lily Kahn. Creekside throw. Left side, Savannah Hartford. Forward to Sarah Weisberg. Now Hartford, top of the box, into the middle. Samantha Colvin was there. It's cleared away. Creekside throw. 25 yards out, left side. Avery Robinson to Hartford. To the middle, Samantha Colvin under her foot. Still in the box. Weak clearance. Ball up in the air. Griffin forward to Hartford. And now Stoneman Douglas able to get a pass forward. They're going on a run. on the left side. McMillan is racing McGregor for the ball. It's going to go out in that left corner for a Creekside throw. 4:50 to go in the first half. 1-0 Stoneman Douglas. They lead the Creekside Knights after a goal coming off of a punt. Took a hop maybe 10 yards in front of the 18-yard box. And the forward, Segelnik, beat the Creekside center backs to the ball, created some space, one-on-one with Smith. Snuck it inside the right post. But Creekside since then has controlled possession, and they've gone on the attack. Chloe Iliff doing it again. Gets it forward to Weisberg. Weisberg could cross it in. Her cross deflected. It's a Creekside throw just a few feet away from the left corner. 4:05 to play in the first half. Hartford gets it in. More clearance from the Eagles. Hartford with another throw in, this time just a little further down the touchline, or up towards midfield. Trying to lead Iliff. It's cleared away. In the middle of Eagle territory, Segelnik is advancing the ball forward. By midfield, McGregor looking for options down the field. She finds Gianna Rizzo in Creekside territory. Rizzo from 45 yards out sent a shot on goal. No trouble for the keeper, Smith. Avery Robinson forward to Savannah Hartford. Knights by midfield. Sarah Weisberg. Now McMillan. The Knights are just kind of one pass away on these attacks. They got to connect something into the middle. Samantha Colvin back to the center circle where Avery Robinson has it. She sends it to the middle. Samantha Colvin trying to create space, top of the box, back to McMillan. McMillan sends it forward to Lily Paysant. Paysant turns around. She fires a pass over to Chloe Iliff. There's a whistle. Free kick. Creekside. Paysant was taken down. And from around 22 yards, Lily Paysant with another free kick, this time from the right side. Her first time with this angle at net. All her free kicks, all Creekside's free kicks have come from the left so far. 2:03 on the clock and running. 1-0 Stoneman Douglas. We await the kick. Whistle. Here it is. Paysant fires. It's high over the crossbar. 1:42 on the clock. And a goal kick for the Eagles. Creekside eventually, I think, could find a way to the back of the net, but still just haven't been able to get anything clean into the middle. Sarah Weisberg, chance to go on the counter. Weisberg sends a shot out 22 to 25 yards right at the keeper, Stevens. It was a decent look, but she had 4 options. 3 to her right, 1 to her left. But the Stoneman Douglas Eagles have done a nice job of getting back and kind of surrounding the Knights when they get into those areas. Knights have the ball back by their net. The right touchline, McMillan gets her pass intercepted. Ball finds its way into the middle of the box. Haley Smith picks it up. 28 seconds on the clock. Clock stopped. And they called a foul on Stoneman Douglas, I believe. Or there's an injured player, one of the two. And it looks like maybe one of the players got the wind knocked out of her. 20 seconds. Ball back in play. Creekside past midfield. Chloe Iliff, 15 seconds. Cuts towards the middle. 12 seconds. Iliff. Ball deflected. Back to Robinson, 5 seconds. At midfield, Hartford sends it forward to Weisberg, 1 second. And that will take us to the half. Stoneman Douglas with a 1-0 lead on Creekside. We got 40 minutes to play. It all comes up in 9 minutes and 50 seconds on Schlick Sports. Start of the second half now on Schlick Sports. 40 minutes to play. Advantage, Stoneman Douglas. They lead 1-0 over the Creekside Knights at the start of the second half. I'm Noah Schlick, bringing you today's action live from a now, for the first time today, sunny DeLand, Florida, in Spec Martin Stadium. Creekside down 1-0. The Knights trying to keep their cool, stay calm. Haley Smith, the keeper, right now on the field, going out, high-fiving, encouraging her back line. The Knights talked about their confidence this week. This was a confident team heading into this game. Some of the players talking about their confidence. Lily Paysant said that they knew confidence was something they'd have to build up on throughout the season. We were almost playing scared until we started getting goals, and more goals would come after, so confidence is something we've worked on, and now everyone is playing the most confident I've ever seen them play. Chloe Iliff said it's something that's grown throughout the season. We get a little anxious before the game, but our confidence grows throughout, and the Knights are going to need that. They're going to need to stay cool, stay calm to come back in this game. As Stoneman Douglas kicked it off, they made a mistake. A wild, simple pass out on the touchline. Alana Mackey has it top of the box. Little pass to Lily Paysant gets deflected in the right corner. Creekside on the touchline. Golden opportunity. Throw in from McMillan. Leads Paysant to the right corner. It's out on Lily. And a goal kick now for Stoneman Douglas. Fast start for the Knights to start the second half. As the kick is away, out by midfield for another Creekside throw. The throw ends up with Stoneman Douglas. They're trying to go on the counterattack. Sky Tumblety puts an end to it. Her pass a little too much to Sarah Weisberg. Now the Eagles trying to get into the attacking third. There's a move. Pass into the middle. Sky Tumblety able to put enough pressure on Layla Segelnik, who had the first goal. The ball trickled away from her, and Haley Smith is able to come forward and get it. So Smith will boot this one away with 38:24 on the clock. Creekside has only been shut out one time this year. That was to Bartram Trail in their 0-0 tie back in November. The Knights knew, though, they'd have to find ways to get goals on the board and more consistently in terms of volume throughout the playoffs if they wanted to make a deep run and win a state championship. That's what it's going to take here. As Alana Mackey's pass forward to Chloe Iliff trickles out on the goal line. It's a goal kick for Stoneman Douglas. Head coach Joe Soto talked a little bit about it, their goal scoring. They know they're not a very high-scoring team, but they feel if they can get 2 goals, they can win any game. Even 1 goal, they feel like they're in a good possession to win. It'll be a free kick for Stoneman Douglas in the middle of their half of the field. Creekside needs 1 goal to tie. They won in PKs in their last game. Right now, to win in regulation, the mark is 2 for Creekside. Stoneman Douglas, though, they've done a nice job. Creekside's been able to get up the sides. They've started being more careful with their passes at midfield, which allowed for some counterattack opportunities, but the Knights have struggled to get the ball into the middle. But there's a good pass from Avery Robinson. Chloe Iliff, top of the box, finds Robinson, leading her to that left corner. Avery Robinson. Fight for the ball. Stoneman Douglas able to clear it, but not very far. Braylon McMillan's got it. McMillan to Weisberg. Small little pass out of the box. And there's the big clearance from the center back. Tumblety sends it back to Stoneman Douglas's half, and now going the other way with it is Emma McGregor. Good defense from Braylon McMillan. McGregor was trying to pass it forward. McMillan deflected it back. Went off McGregor for a Creekside throw. Braylon gets it up that right side. It'll be another throw for her. Up that right touchline, Lily Payson. Back to Avery Robinson. Robinson sends it to the left side, switching sides of the field for Savannah Hartford, making a run forward. Pass to Chloe Iliff, kind of has to slow it down, didn't get a great touch on it. And after some battle for possession, it's cleared away. A Creekside throw-in out in the middle of the Eagles' half. The Knights again switching up the field to the right side. McMillan, Payson back to midfield. Kind of had to run it back to control the ball. Eagles win it back from Braylon McMillan. There's a long pass down the field that ends up with Haley Smith and the Creekside Knights. Sky Tumblety to her left. Savannah Hartford back to Peyton Dorsett. Logan Griffin trying to lead Alana Mackey down that right side. Out on the on the right touchline, Stoneman Douglas throw. Eagles have the ball. They're trying to get forward into the Knights' half. But Logan Griffin steals it away just past midfield. She passed back to Dorsett, gets it to Robinson. Robinson forward to Iliff. Chloe Iliff gets the ball taken away from her. Gianna Rizzo gets it to her forwards. Dykstra trying to make a run. Dorsett clears it back to the Eagles' half. Weaving through that Knights midfield. Gianna Rizzo, top of the box, fires a shot towards the back post that's just wide. 32-47 on the clock as Stoneman Douglas leads Creekside 1-0. Since that goal, Creekside has been better defensively. Haven't really allowed any great opportunities since then, but still trying to get that one extra pass to get a good look at goal. As they're going up the left side. Hartford trying to sneak it into the middle. Chloe Iliff, top of the box, trying to fire a shot. It's deflected. Up by the center circle, Gianna Rizzo has it. She passes back. It's Wild. Iliff with it. Back to Robinson. Robinson sends it to Weisberg. Avery Robinson. Back to her left back, Hartford. Ball cleared up the field into Creekside's half. McGregor forward to Segelnick. Dorsett steals it away for Creekside, and Hartford clears it up the left touchline. It'll be a throw-in for Stoneman Douglas on the far side of the field. Chloe Iliff, after the Knights win it back, has it on the left side. Throw in for Creekside, last touch by Stoneman Douglas. Robinson will throw it in. She gets it into Mackey. Alana Mackey. Back to Savannah Hartford. Robinson. Hartford. Sends it to Payson on the other side. Payson at that right wing spot. Top of the box. Racing for the ball now by the right touchline. Payson has it. She's going to fire a shot as she works to the middle looking for the back post. It's wide left of the net. Ella Stevens, the junior goalie, still hasn't faced any huge threats outside of a couple free kicks from the top of the box. No real tough saves quite yet for her. Creekside is getting close, but 30-25 on the clock. They're still down 1-0. A great opportunity for the Knights as Stoneman Douglas player stepped on the ball, fell down with it. Knights have it. Avery Robinson in the middle of the field. Trying to pass to McMillan. Out on the right touchline. McMillan will throw it in for Creekside. Bradley McMillan scanning for options. They got that right touchline covered. So she sends it in towards the middle for Sarah Weisberg. It's stolen away. Switching to the right side of the field for Stoneman Douglas. Robinson. Her pass deflected at the top of the box. Back with the Eagles. And Creekside throw in the middle of their own half. Stoneman Douglas with the lead, just 29 minutes and 10 seconds away potentially from their first trip to the state championship since 2007. The last year in which they won, after they won 5 years in a row, 2003, 2004, 5, 6, and 7. It's coming off of a free kick at midfield for the Eagles. Good chance for Dykstra, top of the box. High little pop fly to Haley Smith, who handles it and rolls it just to her left to Sky Tumblety. She passes forward to Savannah Hartford, back towards the middle. Creekside kind of passing the ball around at midfield. Chance for Iliff to get up the right side. There's a race for the ball on the touchline. They rolled a Stoneman Douglas throw. Knights trying to get a turnover in that back line. Eagles able to get it forward, and now back into Creekside's half door set with a minor clearance. Chloe Iliff tried to keep it in. She stepped out with the ball. And Stoneman Douglas throw intercepted by Dorset. Weisberg back to Robinson. Robinson trying to make a run forward. Robinson to Iliff. She's got space in that right corner. Can she keep it in on the right side? She cannot. The ball beat her to the goal line just barely. If she got there, that would have been a great looking option to swing it into the box. Robinson just a little too much juice on the pass. 27 minutes, 5 seconds. Still 1-0 Eagles. A Creekside throw in the Eagles' half. As they get into Lily Payson. Avery Robinson has it for the Knights. Trying to pass to Chloe Iliff. It's intercepted. Going the other way are the Eagles. Braylon McMillan. Physical battle. McMillan wins it. Creekside back with possession. Going back and forth at midfield. In the center circle. Ball sneaks through for Stoneman Douglas, and there's actually going to be a whistle for a foul against Creekside, a free kick for the Eagles. Just inside probably 15 yards from the midfield stripe in Creekside territory. Taking its Rizzo into the middle of the box. Dykstra got a touch on it, but Peyton Dorsett, the center back for Creekside, able to clear it. It's still in play, though, towards midfield. Sneaks out on the touchline for a Stoneman Douglas throw. Substitution for the Knights. Samantha Colvin in for Alana Mackey. Shot from way out. Right of the net. To the left of Haley Smith. She'll line up for a goal kick. If you're just tuning in, we got a 1-0 ball game. Stoneman Douglas leads. 25 minutes to play. Avery Robinson and the Knights have it at midfield. Pass from Savannah Hartford. Intercepted by Dykstra, and now heading the other direction, and losing the ball was Gordon, but his last touch by Creekside. A throw in the attacking third for Stoneman Douglas. The throw is in. Tumblety with the clearance. Ball goes out, Creekside throw. Now Lily Payzant tripped up at midfield. Creekside free kick. 24:09 on the clock. Logan Griffin will take it. Substitutions now getting set to come in. Stoneman Douglas making a change. Coming off was Franquilucci. On in her place looks to be, can't get a number on her quite yet. Free kick into the box. Race for the ball as it's deflected to the right side. Out on Stoneman Douglas. It's a Creekside throw-in. Lily Pierce now going to check in for Logan Griffin and the Creekside Knights. It's number 16 for Stoneman Douglas, and I don't have a 16 on my roster, so I'm going to have to refer to a picture I took on my phone. Is Sarah Weisberg at the top of the box. Contact. Ball back towards midfield. Creekside gets it back forward. Ball going back and forth at midfield. Avery Robinson. Stolen back by Stoneman Douglas, coming off the pass from Chloe Iliff. Ball right now, almost like they're playing volleyball. It's going back and forth, just these high passes. One goes one side, next one goes back to the other. Little possession, little pass to the other side. In the end, Creekside throw on this right side. Avery Robinson at midfield, passes back to Peyton Dorsett. Don't have a 16 on the Stoneman Douglas roster, so number 16 will be her name. 22:27 on the clock. 1-0 Eagles as they get the steal from Braylon McMillan and the Knights, but goes right to Peyton Dorsett for Creekside. Knights trying to create some space. They got to keep that ball moving, but in a controlled manner as they turn another one over at midfield, and again it's poked back to the Knights' back four. Hartford sends it back to the keeper, Smith, who sets to Peyton Dorsett just a few feet in front of her. She sends it past to Avery Robinson, who gets a touch on it left to Braylon McMillan to throw in for Stoneman Douglas. Ball finds its way to Sky Tumblety in Creekside. Little kick from Haley Smith to get it to Lily Pierce, who, not sure if she was trying to turn it around and get to Iliff or clear it out of play, but it's out on that left touchline facing net from midfield. Lena Engelbart will throw it in as Frank Quelucci back on for number 16 and Stoneman Douglas. Sky Tumblety gets it forward. Coming off the Stoneman Douglas throw. Knights have the ball. Avery Robinson gets it forward to Chloe Iliff. Iliff has got some space. Moving to the middle. She's got Payson at the top of the box. Lily Payson making a move to her left. The ball stolen by Frank Quelucci. She clears to the center circle. Hartford to Pierce. Pierce gets it poked away from her. And a ground pass forward to the Knights side of the field where Braylon McMillan lets it go out. In pursuit of it for Stoneman Douglas was Alexa Jordan. Nice job by McMillan forcing the Creekside throw. On the throw-in, Chloe Iliff tripped up and fouled. A free kick for Creekside just on their side of midfield. McMillan's going to be the one to take it. Sends a ball skying in towards the box. Touch on it from Stoneman Douglas. Robinson sends it back in towards the top of the box. Cleared away, high in the air. Savannah Hartford near midfield. Sends it back to Sky Tumblety. 19:58 on the clock. Our next stoppage will most likely be the water break. That one out on the touchline. And there's the whistle. 19:54 to go. Creekside on the ropes. They trail 1-0 to Stoneman Douglas. Can they get a goal and tie this one back up? Time's running out when we return on Schlick Sports. Back at Spec Martin Stadium as the Eagles trying to go on a run after the water break. If we're having issues with the audio, I hear, if we have any of that, we'll try to switch to the press box Wi-Fi if that helps. These are never really consistent, so try my best not to rely on them. But push comes to shove, that will be the case. With 19:15 to go, it's 1-0 Stoneman Douglas. If you can hear me and it's clear, please let me know. I got the YouTube chat up. Stoneman Douglas wins it back at midfield. Trying to go the other direction. A chance in the box. Jordan couldn't beat Smith to the ball. Haley Smith will punt it away for Creekside. Yep, we're good. Ball on the left touchline. Samantha Colvin has it. She passed to the middle. Sarah Weisberg into the box. Colvin has a touch to Iliff. Little space. Little hesitation. Passes back to Lily Pierce in the middle of the field. Pierce to Lily Payzant. Payzant turns it around. Fires a shot. Deflected. Race for the ball. It's going to be a Creekside corner. A corner kick for the Creekside Knights, with a chance to tie, 18 minutes on the clock. Lily Payzant will be the one to take it. The delivery towards the back post. Tumblety was there. However, not out on the senior. Oh, no, it is. I think one official is pointing to the other. A little miscommunication. It's a goal kick for Stoneman Douglas, 17:20 on the clock. Getting to know the audio sounding good. Let me know of any issues. If they arise, as Stoneman Douglas clears the ball through midfield. Haley Smith in the top of the box. Sent it to midfield now. Kind of a battle for the ball. Avery Robinson able to settle it. Robinson gets it forward to Payzant. Lily Pierce gets her pass deflected, right back to her. She gets it through to Robinson. Robinson to Weisberg. Weisberg had tried getting it to Iliff, who would have been one-on-one. A great defensive play to deflect it. Now the Knights get the ball back. Tumblety with an aggressive play. Got the ball poked back towards the Eagles' net, but it was cleared into Creekside's half. Jordan got it poked away from her by McMillan and the Knights. 16:20 to go. Still 1-0 Stoneman Douglas. And a Creekside throw. Substitutions now. Logan Griffin on for Lily Pierce. And checking in for Stoneman Douglas looks to be Emily Rodriguez. And back into the game, Layla Segelnick. Coming off the throw. It's cleared away by Stoneman Douglas. Past midfield. Creekside's bench is standing. Nervous, as there's under 15 and a half minutes to play. Now Stoneman Douglas, chance to put an end to this one. Dystra passes to her left. Top left corner of the box. McMillan will be whistled for a foul. A free kick for the Eagles. From the very top left corner of the 18-yard box. Substitution, Alana Mackey in for Braylon McMillan. Good sign they're going to move. Payzant back to her left back spot. McMillan might have been given a yellow card, as she's going to come right back onto the field. I have a feeling Hartford might be coming out after this. The three original forwards back to their original positions. Taking the kick is Grace Dykstra, the University of Wisconsin commit. She's got 11 goals this season. She's trying to make it a 2-0 ball game. Winds up the kick on the ground, left of the post. Haley Smith will get to kick this one away, safe and sound. And now looks like Dykstra, who's a little slow to get up after the whistle for a foul. Now back down. I think she's cramped up as she's trying to stretch her right leg out. Getting tended to now by her teammates and a trainer coming out to take a look at her. Braylon McMillan's going to check in for Samantha Colvin. As Dykstra helped to her feet. She's up and walking. And it looks like she's going to stay on the field. Oh, she's jogging with the trainer. And she's going to have to come off. 15:05 to go. It's Haley Smith. Waits to kick this one off. There it is. To midfield. Looks like Braylon McMillan now forward. The Knights trying to push numbers forward on the attack. McMillan, normally a back. She's moved forward up the field. Alana Mackey to Braylon McMillan. Ball out on the touchline by Stoneman Douglas. Creekside in the attacking third, far left side. Hartford throws it in to Alana Mackey. Back to Hartford. Hartford to the middle of the box. No one really there. As it scoots through to the keeper, Ella Stevens, who came out of position to pick it up to her right of the net. 1-0, Stoneman Douglas, 14:20 to play. Creekside has the ball back. Braylon McMillan rushing into the left corner. McMillan, tightly guarded, turns it around, creates some space. Her cross into the middle, deflected and cleared away. Segelnick passes forward. Griffin takes it back. Hartford trying to pass it up the field. Her pass intercepted. And now into the box. A shot high from Brianna Gordon. Emma McGregor sent a pass forward to her from midfield. And Gordon, who came in, guarded by two from the top right corner of the box, took a shot at a tough angle. Didn't really challenge Smith at all as they went over the crossbar. Under 13.5 to play. Payzant sends across the field to Braylon McMillan. McMillan racing to keep it in play. She cannot get there. Stoneman Douglas throw in their own half. The throw out of play. Last touch by the Eagles. A throw from Hartford ends up back in the middle of the field with Logan Griffin. Griffin felt pressure from behind. Little pass got taken away and cleared forward. Tumblety and Dorsett now with it. Back to Tumblety by midfield. Looking for Payzant on the right wing. It's cleared back to Dorsett. Lily Payzant with the ball. She crosses midfield. In the middle of the field, she passes forward, trying to lead Avery Robinson into the box. The ball's loose in the right corner. And last touch by the Knights. It's a throw-in in that right corner for Stoneman Douglas. Ball is in. Dorsett passes to Payzant as it snuck through. Payzant into the middle. McMillan tried getting ahead on it. Couldn't quite get to the ball. It's a goal kick. Went right under her head. She tried to lean forward and send it towards net. It was a good-looking ball, just inches away from getting a shot on goal. 11:40. Remains in regulation. Is sneaking around the right side. That's going to be a yellow card on Sky Tumblety as she took down Layla Segelnick, and probably one that was intentional as Segelnick would have had an open run towards net. Instead, it's a free kick. The Knights will be able to get some numbers back. They only have a few playing on that back line. Logan Griffin is now moving towards a center back role who will have a defensive midfielder who will when they go on the attack, move up the field. McMillan has moved into a forward role. As the free kick into the middle. Headed clear by the Creekside Knights back line. However, punch back in. 11:20 to play. Stoneman Douglas. Ball just peeing. But back and forth between the two teams. Hartford back to Emma Dresbeck, who's able to sneak it forward. Avery Robinson over to Lily Payzant. Poked up the field. Now Gordon and Stoneman Douglas. Gordon tried getting a pass into the box, but Emma Dresbeck got in front of it. Gets it forward to Payzant. Lily Payzant by midfield. Taken away by the Eagles, sent back to the center back, Dorsett. Avery Robinson forward. Stolen away. Now Dorsett with it, just kind of going back and forth at midfield. Tough to keep up with. A Creekside throw now. Last touch at midfield by Taylor Lay. It's actually going to be a free kick awarded to Creekside. About 7 yards away on their half from midfield. Logan Griffin is going to take it. Knights have got to be careful with this, too, to get back if and when the Eagles win the ball back. As Griffin lines up, takes the kick. It's into the box. Payzant has a shot. It's a goal! Lily Payzant heads it in over the keeper. We are tied 1-1. The crowd on their feet for Creekside. The bench going crazy. Payzant in the box celebrating with her teammates. Creekside has tied it up with 9:33 to play. Holy cow! What a ball from Logan Griffin. It took a hop at the top of that 18-yard box. Payzant was there. No one in between her and the net but the keeper. She beat her to it with the head just over Ella Stevens. And Creekside is back even with 9:33 to play. Now the question becomes, who can take the advantage from here? Creekside has been the better team since that first goal from Stoneman Douglas. The Knights back to a defensive formation. The Eagles trying to apply some pressure now. Win in regulation. There's a whistle for a foul as Sarah Weisberg a little slow to get up. Still down on the ground. She's going to have to be checked out by the training staff as she's kind of been knocked around a little bit in this game. Weisberg, the freshman, a little small out there on the field at times compared to her midfield counterparts, and they've been physical with her in this game. She's back up on her feet, though, and will stay in the game. And it's a free kick for Creekside. Logan Griffin sends it up to Lily Payzant on the other half of the field. A little bit of a hard touch on it as Alexa Jordan and Stoneman Douglas have it. It's one back by the Knights. Brandon McMillan at midfield. Can't keep it in play. She was kind of towing that right touch line. Throw in for the Eagles. Gets back to Emma Dresbeck, who clears it up the field. A Creekside throw in the Eagles' half as substitutions for Creekside. Sky Tumblety and Samantha Colvin on for the Knights. Alana Mackey and Emma Dresbeck checking off. McMillan gets it in. Colvin trying to work it to Robinson. Her pass is cleared. Now the Eagles can go on the counter. Jordan and Tumblety battling for it. It's Creekside's ball now. 1-1, 7:44 to go. Stoneman Douglas got the early goal against the Knights in that first half. Just after the water break, coming off of a punt from the keeper, Ella Stevens, with the wind. The one-on-one chance was finished by Layla Segelnick, and then just minutes ago, coming on the free kick from their own half of midfield, Logan Griffin got every stitch of that ball into the box, and Payzant finished it off with the head. However, now, Stoneman Douglas trying to go the other way at the top of the attacking third. They have the ball. 7 minutes exactly to go. McGregor sends it to the middle, and Smith able to come out of the goal and handle it with two Eagles around her. There's a kick down the field as it's a Stoneman Douglas throwing now. Player down on the field, Savannah Hartford for Creekside. She's back up on her feet on the far touchline as it looks like she's grabbing her head. Alana Mackey onto the field for the sophomore. She'll move Lily Payzant back to her left back spot as Hartford will come on, and that allows Lily to move forward to her right wing position. Hartford being checked on by the Knights training staff, and a throw in for the Eagles. Off an Eagles player, that was Segelnick, and out on the far touchline, a throw in for Creekside. As Tumblety gets it to Dorset, 6:12 to play, 1-1 the score. Throw in for Creekside. Backed up, however. Payzant will throw it in parallel with the top right corner of the 18-yard box. She gets it up to Alana Mackey, just shy of midfield. It's back to Logan Griffin. Sends it forward. Cleared back to the Creekside side. 5:40 to go. An errant pass, I think, from Stoneman Douglas. That was Engelbart. Thought someone was behind her. Sent it out. It's a throw-in for Creekside, and Stoneman Douglas' half. McMillan gets it in. The ball finds its way to Avery Robinson in the right corner. Robinson trying to work some magic. On the goal line, gets it taken away from her. Big-time play there from Taylor Lay. Gives it right back to Braylon McMillan. Top right of the box. McMillan getting back to the right corner. Gears up. Fires across in. Mackey has it. The shot's a goal! Alana Mackey gives Creekside the lead. 4:59 to play. And the Knights have somehow found themselves on top. The Knights seem shocked almost out on the field. McMillan with a fantastic cross, and Alana Mackey able to settle it, get herself in a good position right in front of Ella Stevens, and finish it off. Creekside with the lead at the 10-minute mark. Creekside was down 1-0 on the ropes. Now less than 5 minutes to play, and Creekside finds themselves in position to advance to the state championship. Ball back in action. Creekside has it in their own half, coming off of a throw. It's out on the touchline. Stoneman Douglas' turn to throw it in. Back into the game for him is Brianna Gordon, who's had a couple chances in the attacking half. Ball back in play. Chance for Segelnik. Sends it to the middle. Haley Smith grabs it out of the air right in front of Grace Dykstra. Stoneman Douglas, a great chance there. And a nice play by Smith as she'll punch it away. 3:57 to go. Ball crosses midfield again for the Eagles. Gordon, guarded by McMillan, passes it forward. This time it's Jordan in the left corner. She goes down. No whistle for a penalty. It is a throw-in for Stoneman Douglas. Lay back towards the middle. Ball cleared away from the box. Creekside has possession. Alana Mackey near midfield, trying to break through. 3:15 to play. Mackey sends it forward. Samantha Colvin in a race for the ball. Winning it is DeStefano. It's cleared away by the keeper, Stevens. Back to midfield. Segelnik has it. Passes it forward. Peyton Dorsett clears it away for Creekside. 2:55 to play. However, a whistle right by where Dorsett cleared it in front of the center circle in Creekside's half. It's a free kick for Stoneman Douglas. They're quick to set up. Gianna Rizzo, the one to take it. It's in right of the net. Out of play. Goal kick for Creekside. 2:30 to play. Each of the benches standing on their feet. One side, Creekside, hoping they can hold on to their now 2-1 advantage. Stoneman Douglas praying for a miracle. For 70 minutes of the ballgame, Creekside did not have a lead. They do now. Can they finish it? Coming off the goal kick. The ball deflected back towards the middle of Creekside's territory. There's a whistle as Stoneman Douglas will get a free kick from around 30 yards out. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. Rizzo again will take it. Weisberg was tangled up with the Eagle for the ball. Whistle for the foul. Rizzo sends it sailing high over the crossbar. 1:50 to play. Another goal kick for Creekside. Can Creekside hold on? The goal kick back to the middle where Mackey finds Colvin. Samantha Colvin trying to get behind the back line. A race for the ball. Aggressive. It'll be a throw-in for Stoneman Douglas deep in their own half. They get it back to Gianna Rizzo. Past midfield. She finds Dykstra. Dorsett steals it away from her. Gets to Griffin, who sends it into Douglas territory, left side of the field. Chloe Iliff is going to be whistled for a foul as she collided with Frank Quilucci. A free kick for the Eagles. Exactly a minute on the clock. Deep in their own half. Most likely, they're only going to get one more shot at this. The kick goes into Creekside's side. Robinson clears with the head. Alana Mackey with the ball, trying to keep it in play. Possession back now at the Eagles. They've won it near midfield. Lily Payzant gets in front of a pass down, trying to get Gordon up the right touchline. It finds its way back to the Eagles. 30 seconds. Gianna Rizzo about 30 yards out, middle of the field. Passes towards the right top corner of the box. Payzant intercepts. Clears it past midfield. A whiff on the kick from Frank Quilucci. It's out on the touchline. 19 seconds left. Frank Quilucci's got to get it in fast. 14 seconds. She finally gets it in. 10 seconds on the clock. And Creekside has got 6 seconds left. Ball past midfield. It's going to take a miracle. Tumblety going to clear. And Creekside is moving on to the state championship. A miracle comeback in the last 10 minutes. Lily Payzant tied it up on the free kick from Logan Griffin. And the game-winning goal from Alana Mackey with just under 5 minutes to play. The Knights, as I said earlier, did not hold a lead for 70 minutes of play, but somehow, in the end, they pull off the miracle to advance back to the state championship. How about that? Creekside celebrating in the middle of the field as they'll move on to play Saturday right back here at Speck Martin Stadium. That'll be live right back here on Schlick Sports if you can't make it out. And that will do it for our coverage today. Creekside wins the state semifinal matchup with Stoneman Douglas by a score of 2-1. And now, I got to get down there, do an interview, and get back on the road. Is right back here on Schlick Sports. We'll have more Creekside action. Battle of Longleaf Pine baseball tonight at 6:30. And I'll see you then. But for now, I'm Noah Schlickstep signing off, saying have a good afternoon, everybody. I'll see you next time right back here on Schlick Sports.